Hello, this is Martin Healy from Fitzwilliam Food Test Clinic. In today's video we're again going to talk about food intolerance, or perhaps more correctly termed food sensitivity. But specifically I'm going to talk about milk, having a milk intolerance. And I want to help you to be really clear about what it means to have a dairy products intolerance. So the first thing we need to understand, when you discover you have a milk sensitivity, it is everything milk based. It is yogurt, cheese, cream, chocolate, ice cream, butter. It's not just the milk. And the second thing you need to be very clear about with intolerance and with milk intolerance, you don't have to investigate or check with a fine-tooth comb every ingredient because milk is in so many products. Every little biscuit and cake has a trace of milk products. It is not an issue for the majority of people, and in particular those with food sensitivity. Only those with allergy would react to these traces. So going forward, this makes managing food sensitivity much more manageable. Also, it's important to understand that this is not a lactose problem. So often people, when told they are milk sensitive or milk intolerant, they often go off and buy lactose-free milk and lactose-free yogurt, and nobody gets better. Why? Because lactose is not the issue. Excuse me. For the most part, lactose only irritates children. And when the children come to usually their late teens, the lactose switches and they become much more sensitive to the protein, the other protein, the casein and whey proteins. And finally, about one thing which is not commonly understood is that when someone has a milk sensitivity, the fat content is hugely important. It's something those of us who have worked for many years in this area have come to recognize, that things like cream and ice cream, things we've noticed in the summertime, create a profound reaction for people who are dairy sensitive. The more the cream, the more the fat. So what can you use as an alternative if you are intolerant to milk and cheese and yogurt? We're now going to look at one of the test reports, and I'll show you exactly how the test report will help you. So this is the test report. This is the 200 food test report, and we can see again all the foods that have been checked, and the foods highlighted in green, these are foods with the standard, the normal antibody levels. Foods in yellow are posing a degree of problem, but the foods in red are posing a significant problem. So we can see, because we're focusing for this video on milk, so yes, this person has a score of 54, significantly elevated over 23. So this person is having an issue with milk and milk products. And in addition to that, we know that goat products will not work as a replacement for this person. And we know which of the proteins are posing a problem. It is the casein proteins. So if this person is using these protein drinks for training or whatever, it's only adding to the problem. Very often the natural or the most common replacement for milk intolerance is soya. And however, many people are soya sensitive, but we know from this report that soya will work for this person. Very commonly, another good alternative is oats and oat milk. Yes, and this will work for this person. Many of the nut milks are increasingly becoming popular with people, and we know from this report that the almond milk will not work for this person, but they could use and move to coconut milk. So this is the beauty of the test report. It gives us the detail of what we can use as a replacement. As I say, because so often in the past people moved to one of the common alternatives and it didn't work. Why? Because the food they moved to was just as much a problem.